How do you even prepare for a 390-foot jump? Like,
I think they started the jump at like 100 foot, and then they started moving it back farther and farther, or something like that.
I mean, for us dumb dirt bike riders, we don't know how to do it, but we actually had people there that were actually good at math.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you need to turn here. You need to be at this speed by here.
Yeah.
Like
So
the
there was.
oh, really? It's that crazy.
It was actually calculated. Like they gave him a bunch of passes on like how fast the bike will actually go, and then what speed he needs to be at. And, you know, there was science involved. We just don't know how to do it.
When you get in the air, it's up to you to figure it out.
Yep,
you know?
for sure.
So when you're in the air, because the only time I've been in the air is when I crashed. I crashed into an F-150 on this little pit bike Twitch made me, and then I never picked it up again. Actually, I picked it up again for the first time in 2 months last week or a few days ago.
Yeah.
With Cowboy. And then I ran right into the front door. Me and the PT guy, because the brake didn't work. He gave me a faulty bike. But
he takes his feet off the rear brake and only holds the front brake.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get nervous I'm going to fall since I hit the truck. I'm having like trauma every time I get on a bike.
Well, we could teach you a few
I crashed
things.
into the
We
back
could
of an
teach you a few
F-150
things.
like the second day I got this bike.
Your own truck.
No, someone's.
Okay.
And then we ran.
Oh,
and then we
no.
left the bike and ran, but the bike says JAXXON everywhere, so they knew where to come. So it made no sense to run. We didn't figure it out till we got here. But how
Gotta
do
get
you,
him a stealth bike.
Yeah, I need something with no logos. How do you prepare, like, or how do you like train yourself for when you're in the air? I've seen a lot of Instagram reels. Me and the boys were watching these videos of people. We were watching a video of you jump, and one of the commentators or one of like the little, you know, like the on-screen text in those videos, it's like, in the air, he is 30 feet from the ground. It's like these things. Like, how do you prepare on how high or how low you're going to go if you don't have like a team? Like, I've seen people at X Games without a team. Obviously, you guys are doing it by straight skill.
When we ride every day, we just do it on our own. But
yeah, I mean, just for the gnarly stuff, you're normally, you try and have a team, and even little stuff like, even with fighters, like ultimately a fighter goes out in the ring by himself, but there's a full team that goes behind him and
preparing them for it.
Yeah, same for us. It's the same kind of principle and program that we have. But yeah, for the gnarly stuff, you kind of have a bit more preparation to go in hand. But typically it's just like, we just get so comfortable on the bike, and we're basically like, we get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And like, that's the way progression happens, is that we're never happy just cruising along with what we can do. So that's kind of where all the progression comes in anyways.
That's a good quote. I might have to put that on there. but when you're in the air, is there something that you guys train for specifically, like in the gym or at home, like to like help your balance or help your eyes or your coordination?
I think it's just bike time, really.
Yeah.
Like
we've all been riding since we were little kids. So it's like you have that awareness of in the air of what you want your bike to do, where you want to put it, stuff like that. So
yeah,
like,
it comes natural.
Watching you do cartwheels this weekend at the Supercross event, like, I'm like, this guy's insane. This guy's like going upside down. He's right side up. Like, I would get so dizzy just thinking about being upside down, let alone doing it on a bike.
I've never heard it as cartwise.
No, literally, it looked like you were doing a cartwheel.
Yeah, we typically do that if the landing is unsuccessful.
No, I couldn't even describe the tricks I was watching you guys do.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, not Monster Cup. Super Motocross this weekend. Yeah, that one was pretty cool.